continue the conversations. I'm racing against time, so I'm going to do my introductions quickly. This is Hard Facts and 92.3 Nigeria Info. We're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, active on X, Nigeria Info PH for all platforms. I'm Kalada Korubatibo, and you can find me on social media, the handle D Kalada, TheKalada. Now, I will introduce my guest shortly, but let's introduce what the conversation is about. So, the 20th of June, yes. The argument, we've been having a political drama for quite a while, but the arguments, became very rife at the local government level. The erstwhile local government chairmen were arguing that there is a law to back them in office, or they are staying in office. The governor was saying their time had expired, and then he had inaugurated, the CTCs. And the arguments, the lawyers, everybody, had their say. But I remember vividly at the time, the governor had said that their term will be for just 3 months. Now, if I go back to our news report on the 20th of June, it read, Rivers State Governor Simeon Fubara has directed the Auditor General of the state to begin the audit of the accounts of the 23 local government areas for the past 3 years. Governor Fubara said this while swearing in the caretaker committee chairman for local government areas at the government house on Wednesday. Then it was, a Tuesday that was a Monday that their time expired. Well, let's take a listen to what the governor said on that day.
I will want to mandate, which is his official assignment, not even a statutory duty, that the Auditor General should immediately commence the audit of the 23 local governments in the past 3 years and come up with the result in the next month. It's important so that we know what has happened and how our funds were being used in those 23 local governments. It's important so that those people that are also coming, it will be a check for them.
Governor Fubara defended the setting up of local government caretaker committees, saying it was in defense of democracy.
We will not allow a wrong precedent to be created in this country. So for those people who are saying the only reason why we want to continue to be in the office is because elections are now conducted, we have more than 85% of the states in Nigeria that are being run by caretakers. Ours is different. You have completed your tenure. It is proper. You let go. And life doesn't create vacuum. If your tenure has expired, doesn't mean I should say because I want to please you, I will allow you. No, it doesn't happen anywhere. People must take over, manage the affair, and elections be conducted.
The state governor also said the process for conducting local government elections will begin. Then they were talking about, and it began actually. Let's take a listen to what he said.
Let me also sound it very clear here that your tenures are not going to be too long, because as a matter of fact, by the end of today or tomorrow, there should be a process for the commencement of elective local government chairmen in our diocese. I do not want any confrontation. It is not in my nature. It is not my style. Whatever happened yesterday, I know, and the world knows that it is not from you people. Some persons caused it. So let us not give them the opportunity to continue to make our states look bad in the Committee of States. So when you go back, if there is any situation, I want you to be law-abiding. I don't want...
All right, so the tenure not supposed to be long, 3 months, and 3 months will expire on the 20th. Correct me if I'm wrong, on the 20th. If you started on the 20th of June, July 1 month, August 1 month, September the 3rd month, right? I've got JC Williams, Esquire, joining me. JC, it's good to have you.
Thank you very much, Kalada.
All right, caretaker. I mean, we've had the conversation as to whether they're legal or not, and we're not going to delve into that because, their time is almost up, right? But I want to know, what happens? Does the governor have the power? Because I know you are one of the people who said he does have the power to, appoint CTCs, but does he have the power to extend, all of the laws that, the Supreme Court law, for instance, and, saying it's invalid, it's illegal? So what do you think? Does he the power to extend?
Thank you for the opportunity. Yes, the governor actually appointed them. But please, I before I go further, I want to say this. You remember sometime, I think that was sometime early this year, I was here and I said something, and I said, today we are trying to kill godfatherism in River State. And that the person we are supporting,
you
remember?
Yeah.
The person we are supporting in person of the governor of River State, Sir Similala Efubara. Today we are supporting him to kill godfatherism. I said it here emphatically that if tomorrow he gets up to continue the godfatherism thing, the same Williams that is here talking today, I will be against him. Why did I start there? Now, the governor appointed this caretaker. And then, the same day, he instructed the Auditor General of the state to audit the account of the 23 local governments and submit the report in a month's time. Canada.
We'll get to that. It's part of my question for today. We'll get to that. But my question is, I mean, looking at the argument as to the legality of the CTCs, do you think it is the right thing for him to extend? Maybe I didn't ask the question the right way.
Yes, let me say, he can extend. The governor who appointed them can extend. But the point is, October 5th is slated for the general local government election. Their tenure is supposed to expire 20th.
That's the question.
So what are you? How are you extending it for another 1 month? Because any attempt to extend it for another 1 month will encroach into the election. In fact, even the election would have been conducted and they are still caretaker committee members.
So, but you had the governor. There is no vacuum. So does the law allow that once the elections are held, that the winners immediately take over office? Is that what the law says?
You see, before we even go to that, information available to me is that most of the local government caretaker committee chairman in the state wants to contest this election.
We've heard that already.
Now, the law also requires them to resign.
That's what the law says?
They have to. You cannot be a chairman, a caretaker committee chairman. You cannot be a judge in your own matter. You are sitting as a caretaker committee chairman. You are also contesting the chairman. So that is why I think what the governor should do now, because this state, we don't really know what's happening.
Okay, so now I'm confused. I'm not a lawyer. When you say they are supposed to, so if they were substantive chairmen, would they have also resigned?
Of course.
That's what the law says.
Of course.
They have to resign before you contest as local government.
Of course.
Interesting.
You cannot remain as a local government. See, you cannot remain as a local government chairman and then contest local government election. This is not governor. This is not presidential election. No. Now, the point is, these people, this caretaker committee chairman, are so comfortable, so relaxed. We hear some of them want to contest election. Under what party, we don't know. You see, that's why I will go back to what I said before. His Excellency Governor, we are watching. We are watching him. We are watching him. Because you can't say you want to keep godfatherism and then you want to pass through the back door to continue godfatherism. We will not accept that too. The point here is, if local government election is coming on the 5th of October,
that means the local government caretaker chairman would have to resign.
They would have to. They would have to, because they were appointed. They would have to.
Okay. My next question is, if they resign, who then takes over? Because remember, it's a caretaker system.
Yes. Let me even tell you something there. There is local government. We have local government system in Nigeria.
Okay.
We have the HPM. We have the head of local government. We have all of them. Don't even forget that even the governor, in appointing this caretaker, appointed a member of the what they call Norge into the caretaker. So the people who are caretaker committee, who he appointed, that he said here that in 3 months their tenure will expire. The local government head of service, those the 2 or 3 weeks between September 20th and October 5th, when general election, local election is supposed to have been conducted.
About 15 days.
Yes. The head of service of the local government can sit and continue. Immediately after election, anybody that emerges, the governor swears in and the person continues.
So the swearing in, is it immediate?
Of course, that is the discretion of the governor. It can be immediate, it can be whatever. Of course, in Nigeria, in fact, there are some states, as soon as if the election is even ongoing, they've started swearing it. It's funny.
Okay.
So, look, Canada, I'm here. Basically this evening to remind the governor.
Okay.
To remind him, because see, I don't play this. I don't play. Let me say it in Nigerian play. I don't play wayo politics.
Okay.
If you want these people to contest election, we must know under what party are they really contesting this election.
We'll get to all of that. Now, my next question is, let's take a look at what they have done in almost 3 months. 10 days, or is it 9 days shy of 3 months? Are there any legal implications that they may suffer in terms of how they've spent monies? Have they spent monies according to procurement? We've been hearing empowerment here, empowerment there. Is it true procurement? As the law stipulates. We've also seen them operate outside of the secretariat. Is there any legal implication to that as well? Because if you listen to the soundbite of the governor, then he said, don't go confront anybody. They said leave the secretariat, operate from anywhere. So, are there legal implications, so to say?
No. You see, to the extent of trying to maintain peace in Rivers State, I commend the governor.
Okay.
In order to avoid this confrontation, whether you're operating from your house in the name of a local government caretaker, all of them have rented offices. All the local government caretaker committee, they rented offices. Okay. So they're using their personal office, of course, and then collecting money from local government as if it was rented by the. But that's by the way. There is no legal implication. There is no encumbrances on that. They can function anywhere as long as the work of the local government is going on. But you see, that brings me back to what the governor said. Governor said the reason for charging the Auditor General to audit the account of the local government is to put the incoming ones, being these ones now, on check. Canada, the point is, it's over 1 month. We have not heard.
Over 1 month?
Yes, now when Auditor General was instructed by the governor, he said he should turn in that result.
This is the third month.
This is the third month. I said it's over 1 month.
Okay.
So we expect, up till now, we have not heard that the Auditor General has audited, has turned in his report. The implication of that is that even the caretaker committee chairman, can we really differentiate them from the norm, what we already used to? I wonder how the governor at this point, according to his instruction to the Auditor General, how he's keeping them on check. There's rumor making the rounds that some of them are buying houses, both in Port Harcourt, in Lagos, in Abuja, and all of that.
This is hard facts. We don't have the evidence.
No, I say it's rumor. That's why I say it's rumor.
Yeah, we don't.
I don't have it too.
Okay.
But it is time for the governor to get up, because when we say something, as a governor, we take it seriously. You cannot tell us that you have instructed Auditor General of the state to audit the account of 23 local governments and submit reports in a month time, and up till now we have not heard anything, and the local government chairmen are busy doing whatever they want.
Is there a procurement law for local government?
For local government, well, I wouldn't. I'm not too sure. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
But for the state there is. So
of course.
We believe that there should also be for the local government.
Well, it follows that there should be for the local government, but for the state, I'm sure of it.
Interesting. So you're saying because the governor has not been able to look at the books, as prepared by the former local government chairman, it means that these people may not be able to do a proper.
Yeah, because governor says so. When he instructed the Auditor General that the reason he has to do this and turn this report in 1 month is to put the caretaker committee on check, so that they will know, look, whatever you're doing, the records are there. But the point is that as we speak, if the Auditor General have done the assignment the governor gave to him, we don't know.
Okay.
If he has submitted the report, ordinarily, because governor made a statement on that, assuming the Auditor General has done that, turning in that report too, we should know. We should know.
Okay. Now, let's stay with legal implications that might affect the local government administration in Rivers State. Assuming the erstwhile local government chairman, get the court to answer their prayers, to affirm what they're asking for. will it affect in any way the forthcoming local government election? So let's say you're from MOILGA and Chidi Lloyd is asked to continue in office pending the conduct of. Does it affect the local government?
There are some things in law we say it's academic.
Okay.
There are some things in law we say it's academic, especially in the Nigeria of today. Assuming without considering that the court will grant their prayers, their tenure, according to them, was extended for about 6 months.
6 months, yeah.
And between when that law was alleged to have been extended, and whenever they are going to get their judgment, assuming they do get judgment, what we should be looking at is, has the 6 months expired?
I don't think the 6 months would have expired as that 5th of October, and that's why the question is being asked. And secondly,
no, but do you know when they are getting the judgment?
Assuming they would. That's what I said.
Yes.
Would it affect? And even if it doesn't affect, even if it's academic, does it now put the CTCs in an awkward position?
No. Okay, now you're talking of, you remember they are in the court of first instance.
Okay.
Assuming the court say go back, and the state government decides to appeal. You see, at the end of the day, it will still boil down to academic exercise.
Okay.
Because it will get to Supreme Court.
So that side is sorted.
That side, we don't need to dissipate energy there.
All right. So then the next question is, just give me a minute there. The next question I want to ask still has to do with certain legal implications. Does the battle of speakership in River State, as we know, we have one faction and another faction, does it also affect the local government in any way? Who's going to swear in the local government chairman, so to say?
Do you really need to ask me that?
I don't know.
Who screened them before they were appointed? Which assembly screened them?
No, before the CTCs were appointed?
Yes, they were screened by the assembly.
Now, that we're saying the same thing now. If they were screened by the assembly and the assembly is seen not to be, and I do think, I don't know, those were CTCs, but when it comes to elected chairman, is it the state assembly that screens them or swears them into office?
No. If it is elected chairman,
I'm talking about elected
chairman.
Yeah,
the state governor swears them in.
Governor swears
yes,
them in.
It's only when it has to do with caretaker that the assembly screen, and then the state governor make nomination, forward their names or the list to the assembly screens them, confirm or clears them, then the state governor swears them in.
So it has nothing to do with
not at
assembly.
All. Not at all.
All right. When we come back, I'll ask you about the political issues as it relates to local government in River State. We are getting reports that the governor may be tilting, or his supporters may be tilting towards the APP. I'd like to get your thoughts on that one before I do open the phone lines. Please do stay tuned. The headline news: IPAC in Rivers State. Oh my. Sorry about that. 9 passengers abducted along Bonny Waterway freed. Police begin investigation into woman accused of child trafficking in Ozwoba community. Court dismisses suit seeking to disqualify Edo Labour Party candidate Akpata. Court grants bail to #End Bad Governance protesters. Serap says it is not intimidated by invasion of its Abuja office. Gombe University lecturers embark on indefinite strike. Inmates escape from Maiduguri Correctional Center following heavy flooding. Floods ravage Bayelsa communities as residents battle rising water. On the foreign scene, Malaysian police rescue minors suspected of sexually abuse at Islamic charity homes. Details in the 6 p.m. bulletin. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215.
Allow us to save you the stress.
Count on us for your daily dose of information and current affairs.
You ask for it, the conversation, and more on Nigeria Info.
This is Hard Facts.
J.C. Williams, Esquire, lawyer and socio-political commentator, still in the studio. An APC stakeholder as well. Yeah. I am Kaladaka Rubas, but this is Hard Facts, and we're looking at 3 months of caretaker chairmanship or caretaker committees at the local government level, and we're wondering what your thoughts are as it relates to the performance, and we're also looking at the legal implications of some of the actions and some of the issues that may arise. Emphasis on may. Welcome back, JC.
Thank you.
It's good to have you.
Thank you very much.
Before the break, I was going to ask the question of the political calculations and political transfers that we are seeing. But before I do that, let's go to your local government or any of the local governments you're very much abreast with, political happenings therein. Do you think the CTCs have done well?
You see, Kalada, there's something I've not told you. Maybe I'll say it here.
Okay.
We have an NGO. I will not mention the name of the NGO
Please,
here.
no advert.
Yes. So that people will not also start scouting for them. We are doing independent assessment of what this caretaker committee have done across.
Okay.
In due time, we will bring the 23 local government caretaker committee chairmen and we will tell Rivers people
what they did. Okay.
So now, I don't want to be preemptive. Whatever they feel they are doing, we are taking records.
Okay.
We are moving from one local government to the other. The ones deceiving themselves, we know. At the right time, an independent assessment.
So you're taking note of all the mini buses,
we are.
tricycles, motorcycles.
We are.
Okay.
All the local governments, we are doing that. We will come here and we will tell you. We will tell Rivers people what they have done and what they have not done.
But from the little you've garnered, do you think they have done well?
You see, I am a member of that NGO, and I have a role to play. It would be preemptive for me to come here now,
and give your personal opinion.
Yes, and give my personal opinion.
But let's look at the issue of APP and no APP. It was my previous conversation, and the allegation by certain Prince Favor Ruben of the Labour Party. He says is the last time I spoke with him while I was at another radio station here in Port Harcourt, he was the South chairman. I don't know if it's still the South Vice chairman, but he said that and peak candidates, and he's using the APP as the vehicle for them to merge and under the local government.
You see, the authority still don't understand. Yes, at the end of the day, we will say somebody is in charge of judiciary. He has paid bribe. He has done this. He has not even the person. But the way you play hands somebody, let me tell you, somebody is a member of PD.
It's
card member
member
of PDP.
Okay.
His name is in the register of PDP. And then In fact, some of them are even caretaker committee chairmen. And then you are doing whatever you think you're doing. Just on the 5th of December of October, we hear, oh, the person contested election under APP. He has won.
But they did, like Sonny Wokekoro is the chairman of the APP. He has come out to say that the right processes were followed.
Let me tell you. See, election is a process.
Okay.
From the word. If you are a member of APP, a member of PDP, a member of APC, a member of YPP,
Party,
whatever,
party.
those parties have timetable. So there will be primary election in the world.
And you think that was not done?
Canada, I'm a Rivers man.
I am also a Rivers man.
Yes, look, I'm a politician also.
Okay.
I come from a ward. I'm a leader in my ward.
Okay.
So when you play into the hands of your enemy, tomorrow you begin to cry. As far as I know, okay, imagine where a few persons will gather and say they are ward leaders. The next thing you see on social media, they are what they call it, media boys will post, oh, Mr. Jacob John has emerged as a councillorship candidate. Under what party? It's funny because what I'm saying is tomorrow when the matter will go to court.
Yeah.
They will say, oh, he has paid bribe. You are playing into the hands of your enemy.
So what is wrong with the process? Because the last I checked, there is the consensus, there is the direct and indirect primaries.
Yes. Let me tell you something, Kalan. Some people who has emerged without party, they are candidates. Still can't carry members of political parties.
Other political
parties. And they claim they want to contest election under APP. The APP card.
But is the story true? I mean,
it is true.
How can you verify?
You even said here that the APP chairman in Rivers, they told you that everything is in order. You said here, no. You see, my worry and my concern as a Rivers man is that they are playing into the hands of their enemy. And tomorrow, they will say, hey, judiciary.
So yet again, what is wrong? So if all of them in the party come out and say, okay, we want to take J.C. Williams, what's wrong with that?
All of them, which party?
Any party.
See, Canada.
Even if it's a good
Canada,
party.
let me tell you something.
Yes.
In ward, councillors are the people who represent ward. Mm-hmm. Are you hearing me?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if APP say they want to do their primaries in Ward 3, where I come from, Emoha, the members of their party will go and elect their candidate.
True.
Same applies to other political parties.
True.
You see, you don't put yourself in trouble and say there is no political party. We are pressure group. We are interested in this government to succeed. Is that what the law says? If you want to do primaries, for instance, INEC will be there. Mm-hmm. Police will be there. Mm-hmm. All the security agencies as may be required by law will be there.
For local government elections?
Of course, local government primaries. You understand? Then you are just there in the name that nothing will happen. Tomorrow we have he contested under APP, he has won. Don't forget also that the person that you are dealing with has the register, especially those of them who are from PDP.
Okay.
They are carrying member of PDP. And the register is there.
And he may have access to the APC as well.
Of course, he may have access to APC. APC, of course, is he not? He is in charge. Now, tomorrow, when you say you have contested election under APP and won, he will say it's a lie.
Okay.
You are a PDP man. And he will show you court will see, have you resigned? Have you resigned the membership of PDP? You see, let's not confuse ourselves so that tomorrow we don't start pointing accusing fingers.
All right. I don't have much time, JC, so I have to pause you. But I quickly want to go to the phone lines. I want to get the thoughts of as many people listening. Really, what are your thoughts? Basically, that's my question. What are your thoughts as it relates to this issue? 3 months in a bit for the CTCs here in Rivers State. We've gone beyond, according to my guess, we've gone beyond the argument of whether they are legal or not. That will become academic eventually. Because the election has been slated, or is now slated for the 5th of October. So now the question is, if they're done noble, if they're done well, and are they in the right path? Have they left treasures? Have they done well? The governor would always say Rivers first. So have they put Rivers people first? So yeah, I want to get your thoughts. 0817 923 0002 0817 923-0003, 0817-923-0007. WhatsApp number 0809-030-6416. And by the way, my guest believes that the APP is the vehicle with which supporters of the governor will participate in the local government election. I've got Jude from Omuma. Jude, welcome. Let's get your thoughts. Quickly, please, Jude.
Yeah, Jesse, my question is, what will be the chances, or what are the chances of other political parties in this forthcoming local government election? Recall what we call the organic support of Governor Shefuma is the support from all the political parties in Rivers State that has given him that support. What are the chances of all these political parties in the election?
All right, Jude, your answer will come eventually. I've got Lebaton from Yenegua. Lebaton, welcome. Sorry, where in Yenegua?
Let me connect you, Canada. My name is Comrade Mene Lebaton.
Lebaton. Oh, Lebaton is what they spell for me.
Mene.
What you can say.
Mene Lebaton.
Yes, it's fine. Where in Yenegua are you? Where in Yenegua are you?
Okay, I'm calling from Tumbia, Itegwe.
Tumbia,
roundabout.
The roundabout, yeah. So the floods are not at Tumbia roundabout, I guess.
I wanted to question you with that. There's no flood in Plaza now. There's no flood.
Oh, really?
In Yenegua.
Okay.
For now, we're not having any challenge for flood now.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's get your thoughts on the matter then.
Yes. I agree with your guest there. Yes, I agree with him because the governor will play into the hand of his enemy if at all he has.
All right.
Because if
there is no time, Mene Lebaton.
Canada, let me sincerely open up to you. I want the Governor Simane Ipagura, Amapo Senibo, to come out fully as a governor of Rivers State and tell the world that I am not more PDP member. Let me go to social party A or party B.
All right.
Now they want to pick here. They go there and pick. At the end of the day, Labour win here, Abga win here, and all are supporting him. My brother, just like what you again have said, all of them are all PDP carry members.
All right.
And anybody can take them to court tomorrow.
Many have got to go. Got to go. Thank you. Onu from Rumumasi, quickly, straight to the point. I'd like to hear from you.
Yes, Canada.
All right.
I want to ask your guest, why is he so angry? The way he speaks as if he came for war.
Onu, we don't have time for that. He's always passionate on the show.
Let me start asking this question.
Okay.
How did Magnus Abbey emerge as a SDP candidate in previous election? You should tell the public. See, parties have their choices on how candidates should emerge. It's none of this business.
All right.
The party will decide who to take over leadership.
But so are you ignoring the legal implications he pointed out?
The governor of Rivers State, even all the people planning whichever, in fact, it's even a rumor because as far as I'm concerned, the governor and the rest of the capital chairmen are PDP members.
All right.
And tomorrow, the rest is changed. We know the law and the law of that party. We should answer how did Magnus Abbey emerge as a...
All right. How did Magnus Abbey emerge? All right. Thank you very much. Honor from Room Massive. Got to go. My time is up. I've got to go. But JC, quickly.
Yeah. Let me quickly answer the last caller. Magnus Abbey made it public that he has left APC for SDP. And he contested the election there.
All right.
My final word, all right, is that please, anybody that wants to conduct or contest election, you should tell the people of Rivers State which party you want to contest, so that tomorrow we don't all vote you, and then just for us to discover or court to say you belong to another political party.
I've got to go. I have to leave the studio. But thank you very much for your time, JC.
It's all right.
And we'll talk in the future.
My pleasure.